here, come here.
It's Friday night on Broadway.
$1 nickel, that's all it takes.
Andy and wife Lisa are at work.
I like your socks.
Every Friday night for the past 4 months, Andy and Lisa have been giving people advice. They charge 5 cents per customer.
Yeah, give it to her.
Here's your free advice. Always give the money to the woman.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tonight they're specializing in insulation, intoxication, and investments. But like always, they'll tackle anything.
Hi.
So what I gotta do to keep my woman?
Pay a lot of attention to her and listen to what she has to say, even if you don't feel like it.
That sounds like good advice.
On an average Friday night, 75 people stop and ask Andy and Lisa for advice. That number is quite large when you consider their lack of qualifications.
So, qualifications, I'm a psychology minor, and he spent 3 years in prison. You gotta learn something.
By day, Lisa works in an office, and Andy changes light bulbs for a living.
Here's my nickel. Okay.
The number one thing people want advice on is relationships.
Now, I'm totally in love with this guy, and I think he's just using me and everything, but I want to make him go to the Nutcracker with me.
Andy and Lisa say every Friday night is different. Sometimes the questions are very basic.
What do you think of this? Breast spray.
So far, the most money the advice people have made in one night is $6. But Andy and Lisa say they're not in it for the money. They both simply like to meet people.
Hello.
And when there's no customers, Andy and Lisa occasionally advise each other.
I advise you to quit smoking.
Thanks.
But sometimes Andy and Lisa say their job isn't easy. Sometimes the questions are hard to understand, let alone answer. The hardest question tonight came from this homeless man.
I got my blanket stashed, right, in a plastic bag. Why would somebody else steal my blankets?
Sometimes advice just isn't enough.
Am I gonna freeze out here or why?
Scott Rensberger, Cairo News Channel 7.